So here I am with another product to test. Unfortunately, there is no name of the product on the product itself. Maybe that keeps the cost down. I don't know. Either way, I will add it to the right place when I upload this review. So the premise of this one is it pumps for itself and has a auto shut off. The book said that it has to be vertical to do the auto shut off. I don't know if that's true. I haven't gotten that far to test it yet, but for what I plan on doing with it, it's never going to be vertical. So we're going to find out how it works. So anyway, this runs off of 4 AA batteries. Now, also in the book, I think it runs 50 liters a minute or something like that. But with 2 batteries, which they don't tell you, that it does also run off of 2 batteries. So 2 batteries in the middle will also operate this. Now, I haven't tried it, but you know what? I have tried it with the 4 as far as turning it on, and I heard the sound because you're not supposed to run it dry. But since I'm sure people want to know, and I'm curious myself, let's try it. I'm going to pause. Okay, so I removed 2 of the batteries. And I'm just going to do a quick sound check because I want to hear if it's going to actually come on or not. Whoa, it's actually louder with the 2 than the 4. So I'm going to say just for this point that it works because the pump is actually kicked in off of 2 batteries. Now, I will add also that it does say this is for emergency use only because I guess it's better with 4 because it gives it full power. I'm going to pause again and put the other 2 back in. Okay, so I put the other 2 back in and put the cover that comes with it back on. Quick check. About the same sound. I probably need to quit doing that anyway because it's dry. So here you go. It comes with 3 adapter pieces. In a previous review, I had a German tank. Those 3 adapters did not fit that tank. As a matter of fact, here's the tank. Okay. That top of this too small. So it comes with a smaller size, a medium size like this one for this tank, and then a bigger one. So this is the one that works for my tank here. So I will use it. And also the way that fits, it does not fit into the German tank because the hole is too small. So the premise is you stick this in the tank and you secure it. So I'm going to screw it on. Okay. Now, what I am a little worried about is that being that people know me and I'm a gadget guy, and so that's why people are always asking me to get stuff and tell them about it. I am going to see for what I actually am going to use this for is the same reason as the other one. I want to fill up my tank when I travel across the border without having to spend extra money, say $140, $150 to fill up my gas tank when I'm driving around the country. Yeah, so I'm going to try this. Now this one, unlike the other one, is a little shorter, so I'm going to have to manipulate this a little bit. But the premise is this comes off. A little piece here, and I'm gonna have to probably reposition this so that I can get the full length. So maybe like this. Now, even if I have to lean it or move it and it works, it's still a win-win for me because I don't have to hold it for 5 minutes while I'm trying to get the gas and try not to make a spill. So you have a clip here. Okay, goes in the tank as like so. It clips on so that it stays in place. Okay, that's a good sign. And it comes around back to here. So we will give it a shot now. The moment of truth. Let's just see. On, off. Okay. Whoa, it kicked in pretty quick. I guess it's been waiting. All those dry tests was making it anticipation a little high, but it kicked in immediately, as you can hear. So I guess I can understand why the 4 batteries is better than the 2. Now, again, I'm going to have to watch this because I already have gas in my tank from the last test. And I don't know if I want to trust the auto stop feature because it does say it has to be vertical. And as you can see, it is pumping away. Okay. I'm going to pause and check my fuel level. Okay. Fuel level is okay because I'm a little leery about if it's going to auto stop or not. It may only do that when it's vertical, and right now it's not. So it's still going. And being that it does not go all the way into the tank to where it may actually auto stop, I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to keep an eye on it because I can kind of understand the premise of how it would auto stop. But for this, in order to do that, the cylinder there would have to be full of fuel, and which is okay because it will drain back in. But however, I'm going to keep an eye on it if it actually makes it to that part. I reinserted it a little bit, but I'm hearing some sound, so let me go and find out what's going on. Let me stop for a minute and see what that's about. Holy cow. I think it's about because it's almost empty. Well, let's let it keep going and see. Okay, at this point, I think when it started making that much noise, it's probably at the bottom or the spot where it doesn't have any fuel. But that was pretty quick. So let's see here, and I can actually now pick it up. So at this point, I'm okay because it's not as heavy. But I'm going to hit the play button, well, the on button, and then see if I can get every little drop out of it. I have read in some reviews that there's fuel still left, and that was a downer, but we'll see if I can fix that. You can tell when it runs out of fuel or the liquid because it gets louder. It doesn't like it so much, and it starts to get like that this way. And it's no longer really pumping much. It's trying. So I'm going to stop it at this point because I think that's all I'm going to get out of it. Has some drips, so that's not what I want inside of my autos. That's the problem that I have when it's a regular one. Okay, so, well, it's no longer full. It was full when I started. So I will have to say that it works as far as doing what it's supposed to do. Here is the nozzle. I'll put this back in and clamp it, and then I will take this off and let all the bring it out here. Let's take it outside because I have a drip. So probably should have make sure the line was cleared completely first. So remember that. Don't do this at home. As they say on TV, don't try this at home. So, a little late, but there you go. I have let the rest of it drain back in. And now clip it, insert it. Okay. So I'm going to say it was pretty much a success. There is not much in here. There is enough. It does count, especially for what I'm going to be driving. So it does count. But however, I did not have to pick up this heavy thing, try to use the complicated, fancy locking device that they've created for this tank. Okay, I didn't have to use this crazy thing. Works okay, but it's just a pain in the butt when you're trying to squeeze it and hold this tank at the same time because it gets a little heavy. So I can do it mainly, but after about 3 cans, man, that's a good workout. So I will say that this is a go. Okay, I'll give it a go, give it a thumbs up, and confirm for the automatic fuel siphoning device. Thanks again.